From friends to foes. Well, sort of. They're still friends. But Anthony Edwards Karl Anthony-Towns reunited in the Garden for a little tune-up game. We'll show you how this one went down. We're going to pick it up in the first quarter with Anthony Edwards here. We know he's been working a lot on his floater, but right here, banking the layup after a nice little hezzy. And then later in the first, Brunson diving for the loose ball, lobs it up to Yabusele, who finishes the dunk there. And then a couple possessions later, Karl Anthony-Towns drives to the bucket, finishes that tough layup plus the foul. Jumping ahead to the second here, Ant posting up and then shoots that fadeaway. That's what he's been working on. He finished with 17 points in this game. Later in the second, Brunson coming off the screen here and then nails the three. One more play for you. Later in the third quarter, Bridges catches, shoots in the corner, knocks down the three. He finished with 15 points in this one. The Knicks go on to win it 195. But I love when the stars are really playing in preseason. The trade, it's kind of worked out for both sides, right? The Knicks and the Wolves, they both made their respective conference finals, and Minnesota re-signed Julius Randle this offseason. So let's go coast to coast, a little bit more preseason action around the association. Why don't we start with the reigning champ OKC Thunder? No, not that play. It'll have to wait a little longer. That's where All-Star Jalen Williams still isn't shooting jumpers with his right hand. He's recovering from that summer wrist surgery. Remember, Coach Mark Dagnall said he's, quote, where he's supposed to be. J-Dub averaged a career-high 21 points per game last season. Nonetheless, his superstar teammate, SGA, made his preseason debut, 16 points, 7 of 9 from the field. Perk, could he win back-to-back MVPs here?
Absolutely. Do bacon come from pigs? You damn right he can. This man is not satisfied, Malika. This man wants it all. You think he's satisfied with an MVP and the finals MVP and the championship? No. He is really striving for greatness. Like LeBron James said, he wants a legendary career. He's going to have that, and the MVP belongs to him until somebody else takes it.
Sorry to cut you off, Perk. We got to go to the Cavaliers. They're in Chicago taking on the Bulls. Donovan Mitchell led the way, 22 points. Evan Mobley, 21. Brian, can they be the best 1-2 punch in the East?
Well, let me point out that there was only one team last year that had two guys on the top two All-NBA teams, and it was the Cavs, with first team Donovan Mitchell, second team Evan Mobley. So, yeah, they've already proven that they can be two of the top 10 players in the league. And by the way, DeAndre Hunter had 20 points for the Cavs last night as well.
Bontemps would say Cavs corner, checking in, sticking in the East. Jayson Tatum, still recovering from a torn Achilles. He posted this video dunking. Perk, it's only been 5 months since his surgery.
I just have to applaud him, Malika. Look, the words that I got back from my sources in Boston is that they had to close it. They have to close the gym down and tell him to stay home. That's how much he has put into his rehab, and it is showing.
Perk sources. From Boston to Los Angeles, that's where LeBron James will be sidelined at least 3 to 4 weeks due to sciatica on his right side. He will be out for the start of the 2025-26 NBA season. It's the first opening day LeBron will miss in his 23-year career. 11 days till opening night. It's the perfect time for Shams' report. Looking at a couple of guys still yet to get on a roster here. First up, Malik Beasley. Shams, Beasley's still not been cleared formally from those gambling allegations by the NBA, but where do things stand with him? What's the market?
So, Malika, multiple teams are interested in signing him. The Detroit Pistons, the Cleveland Cavaliers, they both touched base with him. There are offers potentially there for him, but he's undergoing an ongoing NBA investigation into alleged gambling on NBA games and prop bets. He needs NBA clearance in order to sign with a team. There are multiple teams waiting to see what the NBA decision is here on Malik Beasley.
Okay, so still awaiting that clearance. Next up, Russell Westbrook. He averaged 13 points, 6 assists, almost 5 rebounds, too, when he was with the Nuggets. Where do things stand with him getting back into the NBA?
Look, I'm told there is strong mutual interest between Russell Westbrook and the Sacramento Kings, and the Kings have a need for a reserve point guard. They were 29th in bench points, 29th in bench assists last season. Russell Westbrook helps with that, and he's got relationships across that organization. Domantas Sabonis, he's close with, played with him. He played with Dennis Schroeder as well. DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, they have LA ties as well. B.J. Armstrong, the new assistant general manager there. He knows B.J. Armstrong from the agency side, and he does have respect with Scott Perry, their new general manager, and Doug Christie, their new head coach. We'll see if a deal gets done before the start of the season or during this upcoming year.
I was a little bit surprised. I thought a deal would have been done maybe a little bit sooner here. Perk, what can Westbrook bring to a team? Because he still has a lot to offer.
Well, the one thing he's going to bring is a high motor, passion, plays hard every single night, and he brings you life, right? Right. Russ is still that guy that's going to bring an organization life, but also the growth in Russell Westbrook, right? Over the past few years, we watched him become more of a facilitator. We watched him come, as Michael Malone would say last year, at certain times he was a better defender. So you know what you're getting out of Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
He never cheats the game, but more than anything, he's going to bring life to an organization and going to bring that energy.
So again, Sham's reporting here interest from the Sacramento Kings. It's a matter of, when that deal gets done, kind of looking at that in the future. We'll continue to keep you updated on that.
I'm on fire. It's NBA,